Yeah, I think we're just going to talk about EVO today. So this is EVO Talk 2019. I only caught all the top 8 for Tekken, and then we've watched Fighters and
Street Fighter.
And Street Fighter's Grand Finals. Quality gameplay.
Really good stuff.
Tekken, I think, for me, Tekken probably is my favorite out of all the games. It's just the top 8 in general was really, really intense gameplay.
You know, I think you mentioned it in our group chat, Danny, but it was the fact that there was so much diversity in not only the characters but actual players. Like, we got people from all around, you know, the entire world coming in. Yeah,
this year was unpredictable. If you guys don't know, Tekken is usually dominated by Koreans. I think last year it was 5 Koreans in top 8. You know, 1 American and 2 Japanese, right? That's just how it is, you know. Koreans dominate Tekken, but this year there was only 1 or 2 Koreans. The rest were Japanese, 1 American, and 1 Pakistani. One Arslan
took it.
Yeah, he won. Really, really great stuff from him. He was maining Kasumi.
Yeah.
And wow, it's crazy. And my favorite part about the top 8 was, yes, the intense gameplay, but also the diversity in character choices.
Yep.
Because so many Deviljins last year, you know?
I feel like that's always a suit that follows with Tekken tournaments. Is like there's always at least 2 or 3 Deviljins. But this year, I mean, we saw a Geese. We had Kazumi take the whole cup. We saw Dragunov. We saw a Jack?
Jack 7, yeah.
That was really good to see.
He showed up last year as well. And
then the guy who got second, he started off with Kazuya, which was really, really cool to see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there was also some Steves too, yeah.
Oh, that Steve was so good.
Yeah, well, there was 2 Steves actually at one point. It was Steve versus Steve, and that stuff was getting intense. So it was probably because maybe recent patch updates, you know. But yeah, it was really great to see not the same character everywhere, because that's my main problem with fighters. Is I like Dragon Ball Fighters, but watching Grand Finals, of course we know who it's gonna be. It's Goichi and Sonic Fox.
Yep.
And they literally have the same team, right? Bardock. They're starting off with Bardock. They got Kid Goku. And then
the only difference was Sonic Fox had Kid Buu, and Goichi had Super Saiyan Goku.
Yeah, and they've been playing with those characters for a good while. I was surprised Goichi didn't use Piccolo because he has a good combo with him. But I think because just GT Kid Goku is broken in a sense, that's why they switched. But yeah, that's all you see in top 8 is just the same characters and fighters, and kind of just makes it boring towards the end. So yeah.
Although I will say, watching the Smash top 8, I saw a lot of different characters, man.
Yeah.
I saw a Mega Man. I saw Lucina. I saw a Duck Hunt.
Nice.
Which he was insane guy. And then we had MK Leo using Joker. We had Pokemon Trainer from my boy Tweak. Dude, it was a pretty diverse top 8. And then, you know, the other guy that I follow, Sam Sora, he was using Peach, which his Peach is just insane. But it was really, really heated Grand Finals. I think it lasted about 30 minutes, just like Dragon Ball Fighters did. But that was really, really good. You know, just a lot of people coming out of the woodworks, you know, and just really taking their own name in the game. In every single game that I've seen the Grand Finals with.
Yeah, especially, going back to Tekken 2 as well, they had a lot of people not show up in top 8 that would usually show up.
Yep.
I thought I heard it wrong. I thought it was last year's champ was in, but no, he didn't even make top 8.
Oh, he didn't?
No, Little Majin didn't make top 8. You know, there's a few normal people, like people that make sense to show up in top 8 were just not there.
Yeah.
Really crazy to see that happen. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
I think overall, though, I really enjoyed this EVO this year. A lot of really good players. The announcements were pretty cool. Unfortunately, the Street Fighter V leaks came out
days before the tournament.
That was really disappointing because I think I saw Yoshinori Ono tweet about it. Like, I really wanted to make a big announcement for it, but since you guys already knew about it, this is exactly what we had to show at EVO.
Yeah.
Which I could tell really, really hurt his pride a lot. But, it was still really cool to see E Honda, Poison, and now this new character, Lucia, join the roster. I think they'll be really great additions to the game. I still believe that E Honda might change the meta a little bit because from what I've seen on Twitter today, he's got some insane combos going on.
And they're out right now. I forgot how soon they were coming out. But yeah, it just sucks. Steam leaking it, But not to worry because one of the directors said later this year we're going to be getting more Street Fighter V news. So I'm betting either I don't know what maybe new stages. So obviously there's going to be costumes for these 3 new characters. Maybe Super Street Fighter V Arcade Edition.
I'm thinking Super.
Mm-hmm.
But like I mentioned to you earlier, we're watching the grand finals. I really believe that Street Fighter V is going to come out to be the next new alpha because the way they started off the roster, they brought back Birdie, Karine, Sakura was in Street Fighter 4, but she's always going to be in every single Street Fighter. And then you have Urien, Q, who I feel is also G, or the other way around. And then you have Sean's sister, Laura.
Yes.
So, seeing that whole type of roster coming in, I'm like, okay, this is going to take a while to build up, but I can definitely still see it being the next Street Fighter V alpha.
Yeah, I mean, that's what they're probably going to be leading up to for 6.
Yep.
Which, maybe next EVO, they'll announce it. I don't know.
I still feel like they might have 2 more installments because that's just the typical Street Fighter trend. You start pulling in a whole lot of characters, and then you have one big installment of, hey, these are all the brand new characters, and then one more after that. It's like, hey, this is the last one, and then move on.
Arcade Edition comes with Season 1 and 2.
Yep.
And then now we have all of Season 3 done, and this is not Season 4, but we have 4 DLC characters that are out.
I feel like we're going to see a Season 4 with some really, really good characters.
I don't know about another season, man. It's been so long since 5's been out. And then plus, PS5 coming within a year.
That's true.
Figured if Capcom still keeping their contract with Sony, Street Fighter 6 launch title game makes sense. So I think that's why they're not doing season like an official season pass this time around.
And that's why they just kind of dropped characters. Like I think even Kage was just dropped out of nowhere.
When they announced Kage last year's EVO, he was out I think that day.
Yep.
And then this one's actually a character bundle with all 3, and yeah, so that's kind of just it so far. There's just going to be balance updates, and that'll probably be all for Super Street Fighter V.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I will say one of the other announcements I really enjoyed was we already knew he was coming because he was leaked for Microsoft, but Janemba looks really, really good.
Yeah, the Janemba story is just so weird. Really no feedback from Bandai about these leaks. And yeah, again, the fact that Xbox just kind of leaked it on the live stream. Yep. Somebody asked and they're like, oh yeah, dude, totally, he's showing up. I'm like, I don't think that's how you do it,
I really don't think that's how you do it. But we knew he was coming. I like his moveset. He comes out this Thursday, I believe.
Yeah, he comes out on the 8th.
So he's going to be a lot of fun to use. I'll have to come by, check him out.
Now, the interesting thing is they also teased, just like last year, it was base Goku and Vegeta. It was all like a cinematic type of thing.
Yep.
And they sort of did that with, they actually teased gameplay for Gogeta.
Oh, man, he looks really good, too.
But here's the interesting thing. I think Gogeta's going to have a skin. Because if you watch the trailer...
He has a Super Saiyan.
He's Super Saiyan, but this is Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, just like the Broly movie.
Right.
So I hope he has a skin, and I hope that will get us more skins for these characters,
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, they teased him, and sadly, they're continuing the trend of only one character at a time now. Janemba's coming out this month, and they said coming soon, Gogeta, they updated his art on the slots, and nothing for Broly. So my guess is they're going to be stretching out the last of this DLC.
Yep.
Which, you know, there's only 6 characters versus 8 last time. So that's probably why they're stretching out these last 4 characters, is because they don't have enough characters to really do it like last time. So I'm betting December is maybe when Broly's coming out, or January.
I mean, when the movie come out? December of last year or January?
It was December, yeah.
So they might do it. I mean, if they want to be really, really cool about it in their own way, they might drop Broly the day that the movie released in Japan. I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah, I mean, I only say those months because
I think the U.S. release was in January.
It was January, yeah.
And the Japan release was in December.
Yeah.
I could definitely see them do that.
It's because the world tour is going on right now for Dragon Ball, and I think it ends in January.
Mm.
So that's my guess for when they're gonna drop him, because they always have big announcements at the end of the finals.
Right.
And it's either they're gonna announce season 3, if there would be a season 3. Who knows? Okay, yeah, they haven't put a set date yet on the finals, because the latest we have on their schedule is October. October 4th is the most latest event for them. So yeah, December, January it'll end, and who knows where we'll go from there. I mean, I would like a season 3, but I don't know.
You know, Axis does a really good job of putting in a whole bunch of DLC and then stopping and then working on the next installment. Like Blaze Blue, they've done that so many damn times. You know, and I'm still waiting for the next Blaze Blue installment, but I know they're working on Persona 5 Arena right now and still working on Dragon Ball. I have a feeling
and Cross Tag and Under Night. Like, they have so many games out now.
I feel like if they didn't do a season 3, we'd probably just see another installment with all the same characters and then a whole new set of DLC, which I'd be totally fine with, because that's how they keep building up just this insane roster. I mean, Guilty Gear also does the same thing as well. Which, speaking of Guilty Gear...
Yeah, well, it was at the end of Tekken, we got that reveal, and then they teased the new Guilty Gear game with a trailer. It's just titled Guilty Gear right now. Wow, that game just looks so clean.
It really does.
It looks like the Grand Blue Versus.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty good stuff. I don't think we got anything for Grand Blue at EVO. I didn't hear anything about it.
I didn't see anything on Twitter about it either.
Yeah.
But I will say that it looks like now in Guilty Gear they're going farther into the future, where Soul now looks like Order Soul that he did in... Fuck, I can't even remember the name of that one Guilty Gear game, but it was a while ago. So it's nice to see Soul really come back and have his big ass sword, you know, instead of his little fucking janky one. But I'm super down with it. I'm excited. Always been a Guilty Gear fan. You know, I hope they continue their trend of having Blaze Blue colors in Guilty Gear as their skins, because I really, really enjoyed that. And when I bought Guilty Gear Xrd.
Yeah, so we got the date, or we got the year for that next year.
I'm ready,
which is great. Which means they'll probably be at EVO with it.
Yep.
Which means I wonder who they're gonna take out of the main. Probably, well, I don't know, maybe Under Night.
Probably Under Night.
Yeah. And which we got a new version. I didn't know about this, but Under Night, like, they just keep coming out with newer versions of the game. This new one's called, that's why it was like Unist was like the acronym, and then they changed it for the last one, and now it's Under Night Imbirth EXE Late Clear. It's the current one with one new character. That's coming out again next year.
It's the same thing like the Blaze Blue trend. Like, they just keep coming out with new installments,
I think
new storylines.
This is just an update. This is what the update for the game is called. Which I'm pretty sure it is, because they just keep saying like, oh yeah, here's the newer version of Under Night. And I'm like, yeah, they can't, it's kind of crazy how they keep renaming it.
Right.
You know, instead of just seasons, they just give them new titles. Something I'm not used to, I guess, when it comes to this stuff. But yeah, that was all the details. We didn't get any character names or anything.
You know, I was really hoping for an actual date for Banjo. But I'm okay with them not saying anything because we did just get the hero like a few days before EVO.
Yeah, they did the direct, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they showed him off.
And he was released later on in the day, which was really, really cool. So I was kind of expecting nothing to happen from Nintendo, but seeing all the other releases, I was fine with.
Yeah. I mean, he plays great. We tried him out earlier, or I tried him out earlier.
A lot of fun, man. He's got that instant kill move that you fell victim to. Thwack and whack.
Yeah. It's just still crazy to me that his down B, you pull up the RPG menu screen with 4 attacks, and I have to see that at tournament level to see how these players are handling that, because you have to scroll down into the list, and I'm thinking like, okay, how are you going to do that in active gameplay?
It's really tough, man. And we actually have SmashCon coming up this next weekend. So, and they actually decided on not banning the hero. So we're gonna see some people, try and use him out at a convention. He might not be a main. He might be people's pockets.
We'll see, because it's gonna be. You said next month?
No, it's this weekend.
Oh yeah. Like you just have like 2 weeks to try to get this character working.
So I mean, we're probably gonna see a lot of hero pockets, and then they'll probably ship to their mains. But it'll be really interesting to see because, like you said, once you pull out that down B menu, it's all RNGesus, man. You're really hoping that you get an actually good spell in there, and if not, you're gonna have to move away from it. The one thing that I will say about the hero, which I even took a whole lot of notes on, is that every single move that you do takes away a certain amount of MP, and every single normal melee attack you do gives you a certain amount of MP back.
Yeah, so, that's the thing. When I was playing, I forgot about the MP meter.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like with your standard B, if you charge it up the whole way, I think it takes away 36 MP, so you have to make sure you have that 36 available, because if not, you're just going to stand there and you're going to hold your hand down, nothing's going to come out.
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool, fun stuff. We'll see how he plays in the top 8 of tournaments.
We'll see, man.
I just want to see how people are handling that. Because I'm just thinking, like, you have to read it so fast.
Look, this is why,
just at a certain glance.
It's like what I said earlier. This is when weebs have now have the chance to rise up. Reading subtitles for years and years and years, they got it. They know exactly what to do now.
And then we got some Tekken, which, yeah, again, like we said, Tekken was amazing. They finally showed off some season 3 stuff.
Yep.
People got salty because I forget which part of the tournament it was, but after a certain match happened, a screen prompted for the audience, and it was the codex from MGS, and Snake saying, "Damn, that was some good ass Tekken." And that got people really hyped. They're like, "What? We're getting Snake in Tekken?" I'm thinking like, yeah, that's a pretty good pick, It's definitely a big surprise, because I kept thinking, I'm like, how are they going to top Negan? I want to see them top Negan. Get more ridiculous, please. And, of course, I want Kiryu really bad. A lot of people do from Yakuza. He just makes the most sense to get in that game.
I can definitely see that.
He looks like a Tekken character, they could really do a lot with him. I think if they could try to keep his style switches in there, that'd be something. But no, we did not get Snake.
It was a full-on meme from EVO.
Literally just for the meme, and people got salty for that. A little too salty, I think. They're like, oh, you betrayed your community. And I'm like, okay, come on. Like, has this ever happened with a tease before? Like, we didn't hear Negan's whistle, right, during the tournament?
Yep.
It could be a little cringe.
I definitely think so.
But I think, if they did that every time, like, there was a really good match, and you had different random characters saying, like, damn, that's some good-ass Tekken, I think I would be fine with it.
Yeah. I'd definitely be okay with that. I mean, it would make it a little bit more enjoyable, and not to take it too seriously as well. Like, just take it with a grain of salt and just see what happens afterwards.
Yeah, like David Hayter, who's the voice of Snake.
He took it super salty.
Yeah,
man.
he was pretty heated. He tweeted out, like, "Dear EVO, you didn't consult me or Konami about using my voice during this tournament. Don't ever hype up or promote a game without my permission," kind of thing.
Yep.
And then going through the thread, it turns out it was from a cameo that he did. And if Cameo is this app that actors and of the sorts do, where like you pay them to do something like a high or custom voice lines, like David Hayter did the thing where like, I'm trying not to alert the guards, but my ass is just so dummy thick, however the quote goes, just good fun memes come out of there. And so I guess EVO just grabbed that clip. I guess the clip is public.
Yep.
Or somebody from the EVO staff did it, and then they just threw it in there. So, I don't know. I think I wouldn't mind it if I was in that thing, because to me, it's a meme.
Yeah,
right? At the end of the day,
exactly.
it's a meme. Like, say they posted that, somebody just posted that on social media instead of EVO, I don't think it would get as much heat, right?
Most definitely
but
not.
because it was an event that did it, that changes everything, I guess. I don't know, because we were I told you earlier, like, I was going through this artist I found on Instagram, and they said, "Oh, please give me permission before you share."
But it's the internet, man. It's 2019. It's the internet.
Like, it's very unfortunate that artists get their art stolen.
Yeah.
As far as like when it comes to selling things.
Yeah.
Like, people find ways to remove the watermarks and like do recolors of the art and sell it. I know a few decal sites on Instagram that it's a cool site, but man, it's so easy to just sell just artwork that's not yours. And it's all mainly from Japan.
Right.
And it's very fast to get big. And I think when they hit a certain point where they get bigger, they change it up, like, Itsumo is a page we follow. They do a bunch of hentai stuff, but that's all they were selling is hentai art from doujins and like artists from Japan. And then now they still do it, but they only post the stuff that they draw,
right.
And I had this dumb conversation with somebody where they're like, "Well, that's different, because it's official art, not fan art." Like, that's dumb, guys. Come on. And like, this person just like, they'll put on the watermark, it's their logo, and it says, "Do not repost" or whatever. And like, they'll report pages.
Right.
And the thing about the internet is you don't expect people to tag where they got it from. There's just too many pages that do that. So I think being salty about it, it's like, you put it up, it's gonna happen.
It's like I just said, man. It's the internet. It's 2019. You put something up, it's gonna go anywhere and everywhere. Whoever wants to put it out anywhere.
Yeah, and it doesn't even have to be anybody. Like, if you Google, like, if you post a lot on social media, like I do, like, if I look myself up on Google, if I type in my username, I'm gonna see my posts. Right? They just get pulled from Instagram and they get automatically thrown into a different social media site that's not popular, and I don't know if it's if they made a fake account for me and then they're just posting stuff on there, but they rip it out and they put it in there. Like, it happens all the time. So most of the time it's not even an actual person doing it.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
It's usually just like some random bot, just pulling all the data from. But I mean, again, I personally don't, unless you're losing a lot of fucking money, but in this situation, it was just a full-on meme. I see no reason to throw all that shade away. Just kind of be like, haha, okay, that's cool. And again, it is a little cringe when you look at it.
This feels like this could have been a meme from like a few years back.
Yeah.
And you would expect something like that to happen. But yeah, I just think everybody that's salty about like, "Oh, wow, you betrayed the community by teasing Snake and he's not in the game." I don't know, man.
I don't sit with them.
Plus, this is Harada we're talking about,
and he's just a full-on meme.
He's a living meme, dude.
He probably was like
the shit talk he does on Twitter alone is like this is something you would expect him to do.
Exactly.
However, I think it was just EVO itself. I don't know if it was Bandai and Tekken that actually did that.
Yeah, I don't think so. From what I saw on the Twitter post from EVO, they're like, we did not consult anybody. We just did it to do it. Which I kind of also look at it like Harada probably saw that and chuckled himself like, hey, damn, how did you meme the memer? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I could definitely see how he like could definitely take a lot of light out of it and not be so strict about it.
Dude, like Harada wears a shirt that just says, don't ask me for shit. You know,
it's the living meme.
Just
man.
Great quality stuff from the boy.
I'm still waiting for him to be DLC.
Yeah, when I saw him in that final Negan trailer, where Negan just literally like it's like Harada, you know, are we not gonna? I know there's a problem with delaying DLC. Are we gonna have a problem with that when I come out? And you know, he doesn't talk, but he just shakes his head no, and he's like, "Good." It's so great.
I think that will always be my favorite part about that trailer.
Yeah, that was a good. Negan being in Tekken alone is just some of the best stuff.
I'm still waiting to see a high level Negan player come out of the woodworks, and have him be like non-sponsored as well. Just some fucking rando who just starts beating everybody with Negan.
Yeah. So yeah, instead we did get a trailer for Season 3, which they announced last year. At the Tekken World Finals, they said we are getting a Season 3, and they showed off 2 characters. We're getting Zafina. The last time we saw her was Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag 2. She looks great. They're changing up her gameplay, and just like Season 2 revamped the game, Season 3 is doing that as well. We're getting all new moves for every character,
which is really, really cool. It's going to change the meta.
It's so intense to see.
The meta is going to change
this
so
much.
strongly.
I think like this is a lot of change. Like Tekken is ridiculous with how much they always update the game. Like this is Tekken 7. If you remember, this is an old game. This is 2014, I think.
Did it drop 2014? Was it that long ago?
Yeah, because that was only in Japan.
Oh, that's true.
They only had the arcade versions, and then it came out first in Japan. This was the 5th year it was at EVO, so it's kind of up there in the years, you know, along with these other games.
2014 Japan, 2015 in the US.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
we've seen it grow a long way.
Yeah, it's changed so much. So yeah, we got Zafina. She looks fantastic, and then we got a new original character. Leroy
Jenkins,
not Jenkins, but Leroy. I'm assuming he's wearing sunglasses. He looks just like Wooly. I was kind of assuming he's going to be blind. Is kind of what I got from the trailer.
Yeah, that's what I got from it too.
Yeah, but he looks great. His design's good. I love his jacket. And yeah, so Zafina is coming out. I think September was the date we got for her. And then Leroy, he's going to come out at a later time. They also had they put the slot up like they did last time. So we got them 2 are coming first. Right after that is going to be one more character.
And then feature, right?
And then a feature character. So there's still hope it could be Snake, right?
Slim Bob.
I would love Slim Bob, but I think it has to be Kiryu, man. Please. There's like so many people want it. And I know Harada's always saying like, I put in who I want, basically, right. is what Harada does with Tekken. Then we have one final character and then one new stage coming in. So, it's going to be great. I'm guessing it's going to be probably like $35 or
most
something,
likely.
which is fine. That's what season 2 was, and season 2 was fantastic. Really solid stuff. Yeah, watching some gameplay here. Yeah, they changed her up with the whole devil hand thing that she has.
I like it, man. This is pretty cool.
Yeah, her design's great. Love her outfit. She got those that dark eyeliner right there. Yeah, September 2019. Yeah. Great stuff. Okay, see right here when it has the text saying like, was it like how many years ago?
So the text is 50 years ago, a young boy was caught up in a large-scale gang conflict in New York, losing his family and home. Missing for decades, he has finally returned to New York. Now is a seasoned master of martial arts, and he's out for revenge. Now that's just right before we see Leroy Jenkins.
Okay, not Jenkins, but yeah, I think it's Leroy Smith.
Yeah, it is Leroy Smith.
And but from what I'm looking at, it looks like Wing Chun that he's using.
Yes.
Which is what Ip Man uses. And it's a great cinematic trailer of him fighting OG Tekken characters because he's fighting. He whooped on Lei Wulong, but he's got his old his Tekken 6 costume.
Yep.
Yeah, so an old man character. He's fighting Fang right now. And that's totally Wing Chun. Which, if you don't know what Wing Chun is, it's Chinese martial arts that Bruce Lee's master was a master of, developed for women to fight during those harsh times in the war. Really great stuff.
Yeah, I'm excited, man. He's going to be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. And there's just been nothing but positive comments about the new character, so I'm really glad for that.
So again, I'm looking at the screen right now. We got Zafina, we got Leroy, we have another character, a feature character, a fifth character, and then a stage for Season Pass 3, going all the way up to spring 2020.
Oh yeah, I forgot they put those.
Yep.
We're getting...
So we're looking at, before winter, we're gonna see Zafina, Leroy, and that third character. And then
I think the third character starts the next pack.
So then the third character will start in winter along with the feature, and then towards the beginning of spring, we're gonna see that final fifth character
with a stage.
Okay,
yeah. So September we're gonna get them. Winter is gonna be December for sure.
Yep.
Because that's when they also announced the finals for Tekken, the World Finals for the World Tournament, which was I think it's December 12th, I believe it is, over in China. So that's going to happen, and that's probably when they'll announce the next character, which will probably come out in January, right? Because that's the winter, and, it's also like first quarter, you got to get the revenue going in for Tekken. And then, spring, which will be maybe April or May, we'll get the final character, which... It's got to be a big hitter because I think this is going to be it for Tekken 7.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because again, it's it's up there in its age, just like Street Fighter. So it's time to move on to the next game. Mm-hmm. We're getting there. 3 seasons is pretty solid, I think, for a game.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, and also congrats to Tekken. Back in March, they hit 4 million copies sold.
Oh damn!
Let me double check here. Harada tweeted it out last month.
Congrats to them.
Yeah, it happened real fast because I believe, over 4 million since March of 2019.
Nice.
And that's over 48 million for the series, which is great. And they hit 3 million like late last year. So that's pretty good. It took, I'm pretty sure it was like less than a year for them to hit another million mark.
Good job on them.
Yeah.
Still one of my favorite fighting games I've purchased for the PS4.
Yeah, and if you guys want Tekken, base Tekken is $15 on PSN right now for their summer sale.
It's a steal.
Totally worth it if you haven't picked it up yet. And then you can just grab the season passes. I would wait on season 1, honestly, because it's only just Geese and Noctis. Yeah.
Right.
And I forget how much it is, but it's a ridiculous price for just 2 characters.
Yep.
But yeah, get season 2 is totally worth it. You get Negan, come on. But you get Wei Lu Wong as well, who's great in the game. The only character I don't have is Eliza, because she's not part of any season passes.
She was just Day 1 edition, right?
Yeah, if you pre-order the game, you got her. I think she's like $5 by herself.
I think I saw an Eliza in top 16.
Oh, did you? Nice.
I think so.
Yeah, she was in top 8 last year. Somebody was playing her last year. I think at the World Finals, somebody had her. Yeah. So Tekken being Tekken, just nothing but positive from that end. I kind of wanted to hop back in the other day.
I'm telling you, man, we got to go to EVO next year.
I would love to go to EVO. Just this being there, that crowd is
just all that energy.
So much energy. I just saw a tweet from somebody in the FGC community, bro. They took their parents to EVO just to check out what's going on, because this person started a company for fighting games.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and she just posted a photo and this is my 63-year-old dad cheering for Tekken.
That's so cool.
And I'm like, yeah, dude, perfect.
Dude, there's that Smash player, Sam Sora, and his mom had shown up to EVO just on the fly and was all, here to support my son. Hopefully he wins EVO, but if not, he's doing a great job. And just to see his mom support him, and then his stepdad, I was like, that's cool, man. Like, it really just brings people together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and just all the support from all different angles. Super, super stoked for.
Yeah, really good stuff. And then Soul Calibur, I actually missed it. I didn't see, but
I heard it was really crazy. I still haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I need to catch up on all of them.
I think what I saw on Twitter was just like a little snippet of how the last match went, and dude, it was a ring out.
Nice.
With 2B.
Classics.
So when I saw that, I was like,
sense.
oh man.
Yeah, 2B's ridiculous. If you guys want to see how 2B plays, go watch Maximilian Dude's combo video for her. It's just ridiculous. So much airtime.
That shit is crazy,
which
man.
is like,
I remember when you showed me that video.
So foreign for Soul Calibur.
But you know what? She fits so well in it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could not see her in any other fighting game.
So with that, they announced Season 2 of Soul Calibur.
Which we get Cassandra.
Cassandra's coming back, and then we're actually getting a guest character. Haomaru from Samurai Showdown, which is cool. It makes sense. Why wouldn't it happen? So Season Pass 2 right here. Yeah, we get Cassandra with, and each character gets creation parts for the customs.
Mm-hmm.
So we're getting, her, she's out now. And then, Haomaru. And then 2 other characters. So let me just translate this tweet real quick. They also, plan to respond to new behaviors and new stages for each character. So that's cool. So she got a stage. I guess she got a stage. Well, no, she's not. She's a Soul Calibur character,
yeah,
so I doubt we got a new one.
I don't think she'll get a stage.
But we're going to get a Sam Show stage, which will be cool. And I saw an article today, actually, where one of the directors said they didn't originally plan for a Season 2 for Soul Calibur.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it not do that well, or?
I never hear a lot. I haven't heard a lot about Soul Calibur. Yeah, I don't know.
I'll need to do some research on that.
Oh, excuse me. It's going to be 6 new DLC characters.
Ooh.
Let me double check here. Yeah, the last time she was here was Soul Calibur 4 for Cassandra. And no, it's just 4 characters. Okay.
So we got Cassandra, we got the guy from Samurai Showdown.
Wait, hold on. Soul Calibur 6 is also getting a second season of content, which will include 4 additional characters and 4 sets. Yeah, see what this article title is a lie.
Whack. Thwack.
Unless I read it wrong. I don't know. I guess maybe because it's Soul Calibur 6, but yeah, they said, somebody said they originally didn't plan for a season 2, which is a big surprise for, fighting games nowadays, seeing how it's hot as ever, but then again, look at Infinite, that shit hit the fan hard. So maybe that's fair for it.
That game's hot trash.
I mean, it plays fine.
It plays great.
Yeah.
I like the mechanics in it. It's just, remember,
you just gotta blame Disney for that game.
I just wanted more. I wanted a lot more. I didn't even know what I wanted, but what I got, I'll take it. I still have it. But I will tell you, my favorite scene is the end, where Thanos uses the Satsui no Hado.
Yes. Video game anime bullshit, please. That's all I want in these games.
It was so good. He's like, I don't need Infinity Stones. I need a Satsui no Hado.
Yeah, I'd just like to see that game go where it went.
He can come back, man. Just gotta do the right things.
I keep saying, man, just make a big update with it. With characters everybody wants.
Just let me get Cyclops. Let me get Colossus again, man. No, fuck Colossus. Let me get Rogue. I'd be down for
Oh, yeah,
Rogue.
because you know what? I do remember before Soul Calibur 6 came out that a lot of people were saying, if this game doesn't do well, this might be the last Soul Calibur game.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, because 5 didn't do that good.
No, 5
either.
did not do that good.
No, like
Which is why I guess they put in Geralt from The Witcher and 2B.
Well, they put Geralt because that makes sense. 2B makes sense as well. Yeah, because they basically here in this article, they're saying like the community helped fuel a season 2 happen. Yeah, because they said it wasn't planned. So I wonder who else they're gonna bring in for this DLC pack. Yeah, right here. Here's the original tweet. There was no plans for season 2, but Project Soul was able to get greenlit. This is all because of your support. I would also like to thank SNK to have permission within a short period. So thank you once again. And yeah, I don't think we actually got any footage of him, right? It was just Cassandra.
I don't think so. No, it was just Cassandra. We got a full move set for her.
Oh, because she's out right now. Yeah.
And then, I think he was just announced.
Yeah, so that's cool. That's cool that season 2. Yeah, just kind of scrolling through here. Yeah, it was just a tease. And then that makes sense. They're both sword fighting games.
Right.
So why not? And dude, speaking of Sam Show, I heard it was intense for the top 8, so I'm gonna check that out this week. But they revealed the full season roster, and it's one character every month this year.
Yep.
So we got one this month all the way up to December, and then they already showed off the new character for season 2. The fact that they already announced the season 2 starting next year,
which they already know,
is crazy. Well, this game has been doing phenomenal. They said we already made our money in pre-orders alone before this game dropped, that's crazy in itself. The fact that you could got it in the season 1 pass for free.
Yep.
With up to a week after launch.
I'm so mad I slept on it, dude.
Yeah, I should have grabbed it up, but I'll grab it up eventually. For sure. But yeah, cool. Crazy that it's one character a month.
Yep.
That's insane.
They did it right, man. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, I mean, look how long it took Janemba to drop since Kid Goku, like what, 5 months?
Yep.
It's ridiculous. Oh, and then, with Street Fighter, it took a whole year for for more characters to show up too.
They've been playing this for so long, man. I could smell it right away. Right when I saw they were going to do it one a month, I'm like, no, you guys already have the whole code set up. All you got to do is just click a button, boom, new character.
Yeah, I think we got gameplay for the ones coming out this month.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to grab it up eventually, check it out.
Definitely sooner than later. I got to do the same.
Mm-hmm. So cool stuff, man. KOF 15 got announced, which is to be expected. It's good. Because 14 didn't do that well, right? I never.
Which one?
KOF 14.
It did not do that well, unfortunately. It was supposed. I think it was supposed to do very well because I think it has the most characters in a KOF game. I mean, I bought it for dirt cheap a few months ago. Actually, about a little over a year ago, I think I bought it for like $12 on sale. Yeah. And there was a fighting game sale, so I picked it up. And I love the game. Mechanically, it's great. Visually, perfect. I'm all in. So I'm really excited to see how 15 is going to go out.
Yeah, hopefully. And I know the problem with 14 at first was it did not look good.
Yeah, when I first played the beta or demo at Anime Expo, like the year before it came out, I liked the mechanics, but visually it was not that appealing. But when I picked it up, I liked it a lot. I mean, I gave it a couple of years for them to put in patches and all that, but I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, and then they eventually made it look nicer with a patch update.
I always being a KOF fan, I just really hope to see another very large roster with 15 coming out, but we'll see what they do.
Yeah. And they just announced it, right? We didn't get no teaser or trailer.
Nope.
No.
They just gave us the logo in 15.
Okay. Yeah, not too bad. And then after, let's see, what else did we get? We got a Nightwolf trailer. He's dropping, I think,
In the 18th, so in 12 days.
Oh, okay, cool. And that's if you have the early access with the season pass, I believe it is,
Yes.
or whatever it has for MK. That's cool. He looks great. And then we did get a season 2 announcement for Blaze Blue Cross Tag. It's gonna have, I believe it said 9 characters.
Yep.
Which is a lot. But then again, it's a crossover game with now 5 titles.
Yep, we now have Yumi from Senran Kagura.
Which is great. It's about time they're in a more traditional fighting game.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just like Muso-like games with like Estival Versus. $25 for the DLC pass, which is pretty good.
I still need to pick up that game, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Top 8, see how it is, because it's still making buzz. They announced the 4 characters, so yeah, Yumi from Senran Kagura.
There's a big tank, too.
Yeah, Blizz Tank from Akatsuki, goddamn Japanese. Akatsuki, Blizz Comp, and then, Akatsuki from the same series, and then we got Neapolitan from Ruby. Oh, she was one of the villains in the early seasons. So that's cool. Yeah, Arxis is just all over the place this time.
Dude, they've got their whole hands full. But I'm still waiting for my Persona 5 Arena. Persona 4 Arena was really, really great. Really enjoyed it. Ultimax was a lot of fun. Just give me Persona 5 fighters, man. I will drop Smash for that. No, I won't. That's a lie.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be a while because they're working on too much.
It's gonna be a little while. I think someone said on Twitter the other day, the site has been updated since 2017. So once that site gets updated, then we're pretty much gonna see something.
Yeah, because let's pull it up real quick. Yeah, we got Fighters that's out now. Cross Tag. And then they just made Under Night as well. That's because that's still going on.
Gear.
Yeah, that's what they're working on now is Guilty Gear. And well, they published Kill la Kill, so that doesn't really count. And I thought they had more. Aren't they doing? They're doing Grand Blue, right?
I think so.
Let's check it out real quick, because I'm pretty sure. Developed by Arxis, yeah. Yep. So, got a lot on their plate, man. They're dominating the fighting game world.
Look, man, they just need to make a JoJo game.
Yeah, it's time for All Stars Battle 2.
And All Stars Battle 2, not the
and All Stars 2. Yeah,
not the one that we got. Eyes of Heaven. I mean, I bought it. I just wish it was local 2 players and not online 2 players.
Well, it'd be tough because of the bigger stages. You probably have to do a split screen, and the last split screen anime fighting game that we had was J-Stars, and that was pretty bad.
That was really bad.
Yeah.
But do I still love J-Stars? Absolutely.
Yeah, J-Stars is great.
Will I still play J-Stars? Absolutely. Will I still whoop your ass with Yusuke? Absolutely.
I don't know about that one.
We gotta run that shit back, man.
Yeah.
Look, you can't beat my boys, dude. I got Yusuke, Hiei, and Alan Walker support. That's all I need.
Yeah, I want a new JoJo game already, please. I want a real One Piece fighting game, please. We need it.
Yeah, we really do. I did like the GameCube one though a lot. That one was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah. What was it? Grand Adventure?
I think so.
Yeah,
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, I remember seeing that at GameStop playing the demo.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, the costume designs were great too on the cover. Yes. Luffy had like this sick looking
yeah, it was Grand Adventure.
Yeah. In other news, PS4 making their numbers. They hit 100 million PS4 sold,
Nice.
and they said this is the fastest console to reach that number.
Ooh.
Yeah. So we're only 20 million away from PS2?
Yep.
Right? PS2 was 121. Yeah, let's check it out. Sold units. No, not this. Come on. Yeah, I believe PS2 was 55 million units. Oh, no, there's a long way to go. Okay. But still cool. PS4 making waves.
They'll definitely get there. Most definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, no, well, plus PS4 is the best it's ever been now.
That's why I feel like they really should just push off the PS5 at least another 2 years, because this is the prime for PS4.
Yeah, but you know what? Microsoft's dropping their console next year.
Yeah,
it's gotta they gotta stay relevant. I get it, and the backwards compatibility does help me decide if I'm gonna get it or not.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see, because we'll see. You know, it's easier for them to not do cross-gen games, because they could, if there's still games planned for PS4, they'll just be ported to the 5, which won't be too bad. And then we'll have the 5 exclusives. So,
NAC 3.
Oh God, no. I thought NAC 1 had problems. No, that's NAC 2 is the problem.
Dude, I never even played any of the NAC games. I never wanted to.
I bought NAC because I was like, you know what? I like these kind of games. You know, going back to PS1 nostalgia, but I just kept yelling at that game a lot. So, and then it came out free for Plus, and then I just got upset again because I was like, I had to pay for this. Just like this month, the new Plus games came out today, and that it was the Wipeout collection's on there, which is a steal. I ended up buying that, but it's totally worth it.
I need to get that. Is that the one that also has VR too?
Yeah, it's VR compatible.
I'm about to sit here, get drunk, and start puking everywhere.
Dude, it's even a trip doing doing first person on that thing.
Yeah, I need to download that ASAP.
Yeah, so it's totally worth grabbing on Plus. Definitely get it. And and there was Sniper Elite 4 for the other game, and I'm like, yeah, who cares? It's all right. Yeah. But other than that, the only other video game news I have is actually dropped today. Journey is on the iPhone now.
What?
Yeah, it just dropped today.
No fucking way.
It's $5, which is cool. Was it unexpected? Like no major announcements prior. When it dropped, that's when people found out. So that's cool.
I'm down. I'm with it. Will I buy it? Most definitely.
Yeah.
Do I need it? Probably fucking not. But do I want it? Abso-fucking-lutely, man.
Yeah, so that's a cool choice for mobile gaming. It fits too. Makes sense.
Yeah, I definitely see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, yeah, don't forget, guys, if you haven't bought Skullgirls yet, which I don't know how you haven't, but it's on sale for like less than $2 right now.
Which, like Wooly says, that's cheaper than a Coke.
Cheaper than a Coke, bro. Just do it. It's worth it.
Most definitely worth it. You will have a lot of fun. Great music. Great art. Great everything. I'm still waiting on my edition for the Switch.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'll wait patiently because I just want the vinyl.
Yeah, we pre-ordered the physical collector's edition of it, which was such a great deal.
It was not bad at all.
Yeah, good stuff. They're just having hiccups with the Switch, I guess. Not sure what it is, but it was the same thing with PS4 when they made the physical unlimited runs. They had problems with Sony trying to do the final update with it. So I don't know. It's coming out this year for sure. So we just have to be patient. And when it comes to Lab Zero, patience is the answer.
Patience is also a virtue, and I will sit here and wait till I get me game.
Yeah. Yeah, because, they're so busy. Whew. Especially right now, they're trying to get Indivisible out. They're trying to finish this game up. It's been... It was supposed to come out last year, I think. Because when did... it was supposed to come out last year. We're nearing 2020. And honestly, I'm okay because I can't wait to play it. Because once I play it, it's going to be an amazing time. So
yep, exactly.
I'm all for it, guys. But I believe that is all we have for today. I don't know if you have anything else you want to add, Adam.
I just want to say, I recommend everybody go at least watch the grand finals of the fighting games that we saw at EVO, because there's still a few that we missed, but the ones that we saw so far, really, really great stuff. I mean, these are people that really spend their blood, sweat, and tears onto their work, and you can see it reflected. I mean, it was really phenomenal. I mean, I was hooting and hollering at my laptop, at my phone when I was watching these, in private time, like especially Smash, because I'm a really big Smash guy. It's really worth seeing. Really, really good stuff.
Yeah, definitely watch Top 8 for Tekken. I might go back and watch the pools, or maybe just Top 32. Because I heard there was some intense matches in there.
I'm telling you,
I missed out on.
There were some really, really good ones. Really, really good ones.
Yeah, and they also got the most entries this year. Almost at 1,900 people entering for Tekken. Damn. Which is just ridiculous, man. So proud of Tekken.
They've come a long way.
I think they broke their record from last year. I don't remember, but they had 200,000 people watching on stream, which is fantastic. That's the thing I hate about sales on PSN is it's rare to see a season pass go on sale. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap us up today, guys. Thanks for listening as always. unversedpodcast@gmail.com. What did you guys think of EVO? What was your hypest moment? Would love to hear about that. We'll talk about it on the next episode for sure. You can follow us on social media at Unversed Podcast. Swing on by for those daily clips. Have some goofs and gaffs, and reminisce. Again, guys, remember, it's $15 for Tekken right now.
And remember, a bad day surfing is better than a good day working, brother.
And also, if you guys know Aerospace, great guy, does a hip hop part of the EXO Society group. He is dropping his first official EXO mixtape on Friday the 9th. So be sure to go check that out. We'll more than likely do a review for that. So be on the lookout for that stuff. So in the meantime, let's just sit back and let's actually listen to some good old Aerospace.
Anger and distrust, the feeling in my guts, carrying berserk inside my cuffs, shame into the bedpost, flog me for the lust, escaping from the cycle of dismissal and disgust, and the dismissal and the bluff, leaving like a holiday, working for the crutch, legs have been as broken as my trust, confidence is solid as a must, confidence is hidden as the dust, consciousness is sudden as your death as you grow, meet more people like your soul as you know. Too much, or I give too little and enough is enough. It's been so many years with the red string of fake tie, drag along a ride along and crashing in the same ride. Accidents in space time, actions giving fade high. Vehicle bashing at your side. You popped you wish you died. I've hurt you like 10 times, millions in past lives. Sick as a grandeur, I've been aggrandized. You're just a good friend, I'm just a bad guy. Went when the bed's dry, hope that I come by. Wanna blow my brains out, coming to the last sign, sliding in a slick current, traction with the pain tie.